Naija jollof with a touch of Indian pepper. Media personality Nancy Isime dressed up like an Indian damsel as she co-hosted the Culture Festival 2022. For those that have been following Bollywood movies, what name or Indian name would you give to Nancy Isime? Seeing her dress like this, we know Nancy Isime should be doing very well as a media personality. She's been hosting so many programs. She's an actress too. What's up, guys? Welcome to BbnaijaS7Updates Entertainment. I'll give you hot news of all the trends and happenings in Nigeria, Africa, and globally. For all the newbies out here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so as to be updated whenever I upload hot new trending content. Still in the entertainment industry, let us move on to the United States of America. We know Kanye West. Kanye West, we know him yes as a rapper. He's been dropping so many rap albums back to back. He's been very close to Jay-Z. Recently, he dropped his album Donda, and the album did very well. Well, we have this news, and after music, Kanye dives into something else, into fashion. He's been doing music and fashion together. Recently, we saw Kanye. He just came up and with this his easy stuff. Kanye, his clothes are very different. You know, he likes bringing in unique stuff. Most times, you will see his shirts, you know, looking like, you know, Iraq, yeah. A cloth that has been used to feed rats or stuff. Well, we have this news that Kanye West defends selling clothes in trash bags. I am an innovator. I am not here to sit up and apologize about my ideas. Kanye, what have you not seen about Kanye? Well, and he's been doing very well. He's been selling because right now he's a billionaire. He's been making money from music and he's been making money from fashion. Recently, he came up with this idea of putting his clothes, new clothes, in trash cans. And some people were, you know, complaining about it. But we've heard it, Kanye has defended himself. You know, the internet and people were slamming Kanye that why would he do that? The normal thing to do is to put it in, you know, a showroom so that people will see what they want to buy. But Kanye decided to put it in a trash can. That is Kanye West style for you. Let us move on to another part of entertainment music still in the United States of America. DJ Khaled's album. It will be dropping soon. We know DJ Khaled has been doing very well. He's dropped more than 10 studio albums and they've been selling. We have this breaking news that with DJ Khaled Staying Alive featuring Drake and Lil Baby checking in at number 5. Drake has officially earned his 30th career top 5 hits, passing the Beatles for the most of all time. Yeah, Drake beats all-time record for most top 5 hits in Hot 100 history. Big ups to Drake. Big ups to Drake. Drake has been doing very well since he was signed to Young Money. He's been doing very well, dropping wonderful. Let's come back on that country, Nigeria. What is trending in Nigeria right now in this election? Politics. The Peter Obis, the Bola Tinubu, the Atiku Abubakar, the Kwankwasos. They'll be trending in Nigeria because 2023 just by the corner and will be determining in a few months who become the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We got up to this news. You know, most times in Nigeria, we get up to good news or bad news. But when I read the news, you know if it's good or bad. You have to determine for yourself. That Abacha loot a $23 million. I saw it from Tunde Enos post anywhere. So it was written in a pidgin. Abacha loot the $23 million where America just find from Abacha loot. They just released the money. They don't release that money to Nigeria. I beg, where that money will go now? Will they account for it? The money should just go straight to ASU. But no, the cuckoo feet share the money. This is not the first, you know, Abacha loot we'll be hearing of, you know, or we'll be getting back from other countries. But I keep asking myself, what are they doing with this Abacha loot? ASU has been on strike for months, for so many months. Like, this is like the longest ASU strike ever. Talking about the ASU strike, and from what Tunde Enos said, he was like appealing to the government to use the money to call students back to school to settle ASU, the Academic Staff Union of Universities. Timeline of ASU strikes under Nigerian leaders since 1999. When Olusegun Obasanjo was the president, the strike lasted for 541 days, more than a year. During Yar'Adua tenure, it lasted for 127 days. Goodluck Jonathan, 359 days, almost a year. And Buhari, 570 days plus. When would they call off this strike? The strike has been lingering and it's not been funny. People have not been finding it funny because all our leaders, because if like 90% of our leaders are sending their kids overseas, it's wise to say all our leaders, their children are not even schooling in Nigeria. They send them to school overseas, they work overseas. Most times when they go overseas to school, they'll be the ones to work with NNPC. I saw this advert recently of recruitment in NNPC. I've tried, so many persons have tried, but at the end of the day, they won't even get back to you. We see big men children working in places like NNPC, National Hospital and stuff. Talking about the National Hospital and the medical doctors and nurses in this country, we have this news that as a sacrifice, stay back and help us revitalize the health sector. Minister of State for Health begs Nigerian doctors and nurses not to relocate. But we should remember that their kids are overseas, living and working there. For me, I think the doctors and the nurses, if they have opportunity to go to Japan, they should Japan, because very soon they will go on strike. Yeah, we know ASU has been on strike for months, and recently even the graveyard, the cemeteries in Abuja, they say something about strike because they are not taking good care of. The government is not taking care of them. And we should remember that if a few days ago, PHCN went on strike. They actually threatened, they switched off the power in the whole country. The whole country was in blackout. And they said in 2 weeks, if the government doesn't respond to them positively, that is when we will see strike, blackout strike. That is Nigeria for you. So I think everybody has a right to do whatever you want to. You are born in this country doesn't mean you must die here, even after going to school. Like, for instance, you have a 4-year program, you spend 10 years. That is Nigeria. Still talking about the ongoing strike in Nigeria, we have this news. It's terrible that lost hope for Nigerian students. The University of Abuja chapter of ASU has declared that the ongoing strike action will be sustained by the school's management. The union's chairman at the institution said, as far as we are concerned, the federal government has not done anything to our various demands. The federal government hasn't done anything, so the strike will still go on. Well, by 2023, we will determine who will become the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And from one of the chairmen of ASU, he said he is advising Nigeria not to vote for any politician whose children are schooling overseas, because they take education for granted. We see so many of them traveling out of the country to attend their children's graduation. Meanwhile, those that voted for them, their children are at home watching Big Brother. Now, talking about the 2023 presidential election, we have this news from Festus Kayamo. Festus Kayamo has been trending recently that a big hope for Christians in Nigeria should Bola Tinubu win the 2023 presidential election. Festus Kayamo believes that the Jagaban and his wife will protect the interests of all religions in the country. He said he returned the mission schools to them, or churches. He has a multi-religious home. Some of his children are Christian and his wife is a pastor. He was basically referring to the Muslim ticket by the APC. Well, don't forget to drop a comments on what you think on the comment section. Now, talking about the 2023 election, almost all the other aspirants are focused on Peter Obi, because the obedient movement is very strong. From my last, I posted a video. From my last video, I posted or I did where FFK says something about the obedient movement, that people are just underlooking these obedient guys, that they shouldn't play with them. Those guys, the obedient movement is solid and it's very strong. Another banger from Reno Omokri. He has been attacking Peter Obi a lot. According to him, the former aide of Goodluck Jonathan described Peter Obi as one of the key people killing Nigerians' naira through the importation of goods. He said, Peter, you own next cash and carry. Go there from the beginning of the shop to the end. Almost everything is imported. Wow. Well, we've heard it from Reno Omokri. But if we ask ourselves, what are we really producing in this country? We have crude oil, but we don't have any refineries. We export the crude oil, refine them outside, and bring it back to the country. So who are we to blame? Even if you buy matches in Nigeria, you see made in China rating there. Well, everybody has something to say. Don't forget to drop a comment. Are you in support of Renault Mokri or in support of P2B? Because according to what he said, he wants to bring back Nigeria to its lost glory. Because people have been complaining bitterly about the economy of the country, securities, and all the challenges Nigeria will be facing. Regarding P2B, Sowore has said obedience as sabotaging democracy. The presidential candidate of the AAC, Omoyele Sowore, has accused the supporters of the Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi of obstructing democracy. You have seen supporters brandishing guns and threatening people who might not support Obi's candidacy, Sowore said. That is politics for you. We should expect more of that because 2023 just by the corner. And the obedient movement is strong. We say that everywhere. Well, still regarding P2B, we have to know that P2B will need more bodyguards henceforth. Any public occasion the Labour Party presidential candidate attends become chaotic as Nigerians rush towards him either to have a handshake, take selfies, or just exchange pleasantries. In Nigeria, this man's support is not forced, but rather organic. Peter Obi's support is organic. According to him, he said he's not giving anybody a dime. People have gone the extra way, printing banners, printing posters, printing flyers, printing P2B on their shirts, writing obedient movement on their shirts. P2B didn't give anybody money. Other political leaders have been trying their best, trying to buy votes, trying to buy people, releasing money, but P2B hasn't given anybody money. But the obedient movement is very strong. The people will say that this obedient thing, that the Labour Party doesn't have a structure. But from what we are seeing online, all other political parties, they are scared of P2B because everybody keeps saying P2B. I mean, you can't hear 3 people because without at least 2 people out of the 3 supporting Peter Obi. That is what has been trending in Nigeria. That's why you see people like Renault Mokri and the rest attacking P2B, always bringing in bad vibes about Peter Obi. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Don't forget to subscribe button and bell notifications so as to stay uploaded and updated with the times. See you soon.